Hello, Dominic here with a nice sprue review. I have this time the MiG 21 BIS, the weekend edition from Eduard 148 scale. And we go looking what is inside the box. But before we do that, we start first with the scale mates, with the instructions. That is most easy to do. So I share my screen. And then you see here the front of the instructions. A lot of information what you can read. This kit is from 2021. It's a newer model, I think. Then you have the sprues A, B, C, D, E, 2 times. The F, the G, and the J. You have 2 pieces of resin. That's not normal with an weekend edition, so I'm not sure this is inside the box. But we go look. You have here the color schemes. You can use the DSI Gunse, the Aquas of the Mr. Color, of Mr. Paint, Mr. Models. Here the same, with different numbers for that, different colors what you can use. That's on your the choice. This is what this exactly is, I don't know. I think that has to do with sprues. Oh yeah, you can marking C, A, D, and B. You have different markings with the decals, I think, what you can make. Dus you can make the first set is all for this models, and yeah, you glue that together. You can paint it, of course. This is a dashboard. This is the other side of the dashboard. I think this is for the photo heads. I think we have no photo heads in it. Decals, marker C only. Okay. Okay. Then we go to the cockpit again. You glue the instrument panel in. Het is een MiG, dus you have a really nice big engine. Only what I always is a little bit sad of these engines, you see nothing what's inside. So what you do, you paint this really nice, then you see nothing of it. That's a little bit sad on these engines. But otherwise, you can do it for yourself. You can paint it on your way. Then you can think, okay, I painted, yes, I did it right. Then you have here, I think this has to do with your landing gears. I'm not sure, but I think so. This is for the back side. Oh wait, this is a cockpit side panel. Oh okay, this is the cockpit side panel. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was wrong. The cockpit side panel. Yeah, you need to glue that together and need to glue that on the frame of the side panel of the body. And you do that with the other side, of course, too. Then you do all these panels together. What you best can do is fit this one on this side and this on this side, and then you can click this one to it, and then you have one piece. This is nice with Eduard. Eduard have a thing over that with this kit. Everyone is saying here in the middle you have always a sending line. Yes, that is the truth. You need to sending it down, and then it looks like one piece. What you now have, you have these 2 panels glued over, but this is not one mold. You need to glue this together, so you have the same line here. That's maybe not so smart, man. Otherwise you click it on here and you stick it on this piece. But that would make it nice and strong, of course. The little ring on the front, couple pieces for the front by the cockpit. Then we have here a couple pieces that you need to glue inside of the bottom for the wings. You have here wing supports for your landing gear. And yeah, this is your little piece that you need to glue in here. And then you fit it in there. And then you have your wings. And then you do your top wings over it. Then your flaps and all the extra pieces. And a couple pieces on the bottom. I think this is the bottom piece, yeah. And then you can make the choice open or close. You can open or close the wheel gear. What I not see in this model is you need a little bit weight in the nose of the airplane. I have not seen that. So what I think, I need to look back. Oh yeah, don't forget to add the weight in the balance. Yeah, okay. You need to do weight in this nose. I do always steel balls in it with a little bit blue tack. And that make the nose heavy, and then he going with the nose down, and otherwise he push the nose up, from this back side is too heavy for that. Dus yeah, you need to do that on the right way. You need to do weight in the nose, and what you do first, I do always, I dry fit it first with tape, and then I do something in the nose. It is not the right weight, it is too light. Then I do more weight in it, then I can open it again. That's maybe the easier way to do it. Okay, we go back to where we were. I forgot to say that. Dus that is the choice what you do with open or close with your landing gear. You have here the choice for open and close. Yeah, this one too. Then we go to your landing gear, the wheels and the flaps for it. You glue all the wheels together. Of course you paint it on the right way. And this is what you have with your wheels. Your spring arms for the wheels. This is your back wheel of your front, your nose wheel. I think your nose wheel. Sorry. You glue that together. You glue it inside. Then you have here your seat. But I am a smart guy. I do that first, seat, before I glue the whole thing together. Then I'm sure I can fit the seat on the right place. Then we have here the cockpit panel, the canopy. It's the canopy too. Oh no, this is not the canopy. This is for the front nose to close it together. This is the canopy. You need to do decals on the inside. Okay, that's special. Then we have here, you glue the seat in, the canopy in, and then your flaps for your wings. Then you have your external fuel tank. You have a set of two external fuel tank. This is the 800 liters, another is 490 liters. and from this one you have 2, dus you have 3 fuel tanks under it. That's really heavy. 2 sets of ammo under it. You have here a couple ammo under it. You need to make 2 sets every time. This one is yeah, for that extra stuff. You have ammo here, more ammo. This is a little bit what is this? SPRT. I don't know exactly what it is. It have to do with your, oh, I think it have to do with your fuel tank, I think. And then you can make the choice what you want to do. Fuel tanks and everything under it. And then you have the decal sheet what you can do. This is the Russian one. Soviet, Afghanistan, 1980. I like that scheme. This one is from Finland, 1980. That is a cool scheme. I like the color. And then we have here Croatia, December 2016. That is a newer one. 2016 is 9 years old now. Oh, that's interesting. That's 25 years, I think. Maybe a boring scheme for this, but it's really not. I like this scheme too. And then we have, of course, the India Earl 90s. That is an really interesting scheme. You need to do a lot of masking for this. I'm not sure you have decals for this, but we can see we have decals. No, it's all paint, man. You need to tape it off. That's a lot of work. And then this is the back side on the bottom. That's really interesting. Yeah, it's really cool. I like this scheme too. And then you have here, of course, all the extra things, all the decals that you need to, the stencils. Damn, what are stencils? There's a lot. All the stencils on the ammo, and yeah, it's a lot of stencils, man. And then the stencils on the airplanes, on the airplane itself. Look all that numbers. Okay, we have done a lot to do. This is the Edward MiG. You can you want extras for it. You have here the numbers for all that extras, and then you have here a little bit what you can have in extras. This is absolutely cool, or really expensive. This, yeah, you want to do this, it's really interesting. You can PE, resin, all resin stuff. I am not sure you can buy this all. I don't know. I have no idea. But that cockpit into it, in this cockpit piece, oh, I love that I have that in resin. That's the most important piece for the airplane cockpit. For me, I like that. Okay, this is the end of this. Just when we go back to my other screen, you have here the box. I can open the box. We have here, of course, the instructions. But I need to look inside the instructions, I think. My tickets are in. No, it's not in the instruction manual. We have here all different parts. We have here a little bit what I tell earlier, a little bit. Normally you have that not in the Weekend edition. This is a Profit Weekend edition, I think. Weekend edition. Oh no, normal weekend edition. Dus I'm really a bit surprised. You have so much resin. Small piece, maar it is a lot. Okay, what we go to do now, we go look into the parts for you guys. This is nice detailed. I like always the details on the MiGs. It's really interesting. You have a lot of parts here, small parts here. It's one sprue, and then you have here the wings. It's not really special or something, but this is on the inside. That's for your landing gear, and this is the outside of the wing. It's not really wide. The airplane is really long from nose to tail, but the wings are really small. And then we have here a lot of small parts. We start with the nose here. You can buy this. I see one guy that make an airplane, I think it was an F-16. Then is this nose with resin, then you cannot fill it up. Then you need it done not, want that resin is exactly the heavy for pushing the nose down. So that is really cool, really interesting. Is for your engine. Yeah, a lot of small parts. I cannot exactly say where it for is. You have here your wheels, all your wheels. You have here your tires. And then we have here a couple pieces for the cockpit. And then this is for your engine. Here a couple pieces. I think I need to switch that over. No, I'm not. There's nothing interesting here. But a nice sprue with a lot of parts. Then we have here a second bag with sprues. I have here a sprue with a lot of small parts. Oh my god, okay. I'm really careful with this. You can see here a lot of small things. I don't know exactly what for this is, but it is a lot. It is a whole sprue with all small things. Okay. This is for your tail. This is really interesting. And I see a little bit flash on it. That is a little surprise for me on Eduard kit. Normally you have that not on an Eduard kit. But we can make this right. Oh, this is a sprue. We have this 2 times. So I show you one. Yeah, with the fuel tanks and the ammo. That's really interesting, right? It's really cool. I like this kit. Okay, what we do, I set this back in the plastic before I broke something. I have one sprue. Come on. Then we set this one on, and then we have here the little parts that we have in resin. 3 little parts from resin. Really special in this kit. I've never seen that in a weekend edition. Okay. We have here the glass. And one glass piece is broken off from the sprue. That's not an issue. Really clear, nice glass panels. You see? I'm really happy with it. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. And then this is the piece that broke off of the sprue. Oh, come on. Yeah, be really careful with it, and we do it back in the back and do it in the box. And then we have lost the decal sheets. And what I tell you earlier, a lot of decal sheets with stencils. And I'm not a big fan of decals. Oh, I love these decals, man. These big decals are really good. Nice. You see that? 25 years. I love that decals. I think I can make that one. And then you have here the cockpit decals. I think you have 2 cockpit decals, different ones. Sheet builds are decals too. I could change that in photo edits, I think. And then we have here, yeah, that is a lot, maar can you see this? All these decals, you go decal that one for one. That take time. That is a lot of time. But on the end, it is a really nice kit to do. Really nice. Eduard kits are absolutely, the most Eduard kits are absolutely amazing to build. I'm a really big fan of that stuff. Yeah. Okay, what we do now, we do this back in the plastic. Yeah. And this is the end of this video. I hope you like, you subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. This is an amazing kit to build. There is, this is a weekend edition, but I think you need 2 or 3 weekends with this, but you need to do a lot of decals. Okay, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, and share my video. Look in the description for all my friends. Give the guys a sub, give the guys a like, watch the live streams. Maybe you see me in a couple live streams, and I see you all in the next video. Bye bye.